Hi, welcome to Magical Unicron. I'm Serena Verona and this is Boo. And today we're going to do a 2021 forecast for Gemini. Now that's for sun, moon, and rising signs. This will be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You will see genders on the cards. Gender is irrelevant in my readings. And some messages may be reversed, so bear that in mind. Today we're going to kick off the reading with 3 cards from the Oracle of the Fairies deck. We'll do early in the year, middle of the year, and late in the year. We'll pull 12 cards from the Golden Wheel Tarot, one for each month. We'll pull 12 clarifiers from the Tarot of the Divine, one for each month. And that will be the end of the YouTube reading. We'll continue over on Patreon with 12 more clarifiers from the Tarot of the Cloisters. We'll pull 3 cards from the Oracle of the Unicorns, again, beginning, middle, and end of the year. We'll do a 12-month charm reading, and then we'll pull a few Spirit of Animals Oracle cards to get you some animal guidance for the year. If you're not my Patreon member, but you'd like to be, the link is in the description box below. For as little as $3 a month, you will have early access to all of my extended reads, plus some fun bonus content over there as well. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Okay, I have done the pre-shuffle and have asked for guidance, so let's get started. Gemini. 2021 forecast for Gemini for their highest good and the highest good of all, please. Motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Awesome. So as 2020 comes to a close, Gemini, you might be thinking about some things that you would like to get done. And you should definitely be working on those things here in the beginning of the year, probably all year long as well, but you should really kick it off here in the beginning of the year. Get started on that. All right. Tree wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. So there's a possibility that music inspires you, Gemini. Definitely take some time to connect with music, whether it's just sitting and listening to it. If you're a musician, maybe you'd like to play it, maybe you'd like to compose some music. But music is definitely going to help you out. Maybe as you're planning this thing that you'd like to do, maybe listen to music while you do it. All right. Lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the Lost and Found Fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. So there have been a lot of losses in 2020, a lot of things that have been difficult and hard to accept. And so I'm not surprised to see this card here at all. It may be affecting you more, since it's down here at the bottom, it may be affecting you more towards the end of the year. But I think you will definitely be regaining some things that you felt were lost. New beginnings. Oh, I love it. This fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. And I particularly love that it's up here with your motivation card, which is all about you thinking about the new things you want to do. Awesome. Definitely get started. Fantastic. Let's jump into the tarot. Whoops. It's weird to go from a deck that's hard to shuffle to a deck that's easy. All right. For January, we have Ace of Swords. This is definitely a new beginning. It's probably a new challenge. It may be a new beginning that involves knowledge or logic. You may be thinking about going back to school. You may be thinking about taking on some new project. You may be thinking about going for a promotion at work. But definitely a new thing going on. Oh, you're so good. Definitely a new beginning there for you. Oops, sorry. Your tail isn't going to shuffle very well. February. Seven of Wheels. Awesome. This is the equivalent of the Seven of Pentacles. This is planting the seeds for your future. This is thinking about what you really want and setting things into motion. Now, this is long-term planning. You're just planting the seeds, just getting started here. It's probably triggered by this Ace of Swords here. So you're thinking way ahead and you're just getting started, but you're definitely planning and working on it. It goes great with the motivation card and the new beginnings card. Nice, Gemini. March. Oh, the Tower. I always pause when I see the Tower because the Tower is rarely painful, but in this case it doesn't hurt so much when I look at it. Even though this building is burning to the ground, I feel like you have this new opportunity come in. You're thinking about what you want for your future, and you're realizing that certain things in your present are not working, are not in alignment with this future that you want. They're not serving you, and you're going to dismantle this Tower. For most of you, this is a decision you make to do, and that takes a lot of the sting out of it. All right, April. Four of Wands. This is reaching a milestone that's worth stopping to celebrate. Beautiful. Sometimes, a lot of people call this the marriage card of the tarot. Sometimes it has to do with a relationship. Since most of what I've seen so far for this year for you feels more like it's a career thing, I'm thinking this might be she's kissing me. So sweet. Oh, do you love Gemini? Oh. I'm thinking for most of you, this is more of a career accomplishment that's worthy of celebrating in April. Like I said, some of you may be going for a promotion here, this new challenge, and you may get it in April. All right. We're going to move to May, and we're going to work around Boo as best we can. The Sun. Yes. Yes. So the Four of Wands is a happy energy. It's celebrating reaching that milestone, but there's still work to do. This is just flat out happiness. Something in May is going to be beautiful. It may be career oriented. It may have to do with something else that makes you happy. I like it here next to this tree wisdom about music being a part of your life, an important part of your life. But something in May, we'll pull more cards to get more information, but something in May is going to make you quite ecstatic. June. Oh no. And then it takes a downturn. So here's the Eight of Swords. This is self-bondage. This is deciding that you are stuck, that you are trapped. But it's all perception. It's not real. This is self-imposed. If you're feeling stuck in June, remember, you aren't. It's just perception. July. Oh, and the bad feelings continue. The Five of Cups is about grief. It's about looking at what we've lost instead of what we still have. And here with your lost and found card, I think it's going to be resolved for you. This may be very short-lived energy for you in July. But it's very stuck energy and it's not pleasant. Just remember, this is also perception. So these two cards, June and July, even though they have sort of a lower vibration to them, they're both choices that we make. We're choosing to look at something that is not positive, that is not serving us, and that's what we're focusing on. And whatever you focus on is what you manifest. So bear that in mind when you reach these energies in the middle of summer. August. Ooh, Nine of Cups. Ooh, look at this teeter-totter. Happy, sad, happy. So this makes me think something's going to happen in the summer that is going to cause you some grief. It's going to make you feel like you're stuck, you can't move forward, and you're grieving over it. It may be something you've lost. But I think you'll regain. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. This is emotional fulfillment. It's, oh, sorry, Boo. Sorry, Boo. It's not as happy as the sun, but it's very happy. So I feel here, maybe at the beginning of July, you're looking at those spilled cups, but towards the end, you'll start to count your blessings again. Like I said, this is short-lived. I feel like it's short-lived. Okay, September. She just wants to be a part of it all. She's whipping her tail because she thinks I'm ignoring her. The Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is a servant leader. He is the person who guides his people through very difficult times. He takes care of their spiritual needs. He also takes care of their emotional needs. Now, again, gender does not matter. This does not have to be a man. It doesn't even have to represent a person in your life. It could be energy you are moving into. You've been through this rough time. You want this return to happiness, and you may decide that you want to serve others in order to get there. We'll pull more cards here to get more information. It could also be that you're dealing with someone who's very spiritual, but we'll pull more cards. October. Three of Swords. This is emotional pain. This is, sorry if the camera's shaking. She's walking across the desk. This is heartache. Painful. I don't like this teeter-tottering energy here, Gemini. I don't like it. Let's pull November. This feels almost to me like a recurrence of this. Like you're up again, something good happens, and then you go into this reflective stage maybe, and then you're back down again. Let's pull one for November. Four of Cups. It's going to make you contemplative. You're going to have these options and you're just not sure which one to take. You're a little confused. You're a little distracted by this pain. So these options come in, and there may even be options in front of you that you don't recognize. You're a little bored. You're a little disconnected. You're just not really sure what to do, and you're afraid to make a decision here on options because of these pain cards here. All right, December. The Empress. This is very creative energy. This could be you. This could be energy you move into in December. It's about bringing things into the material world. Hi, Boo. The Empress gives birth to ideas, to children, to prosperity. This is a very productive and creative energy here in December. And it's a gorgeous energy. I hope that's what you're moving into here, Gemini. I hope that is you finally making your decision that you're going to move forward. Okay, back of the deck. Oh, Nine of Wheels. This is material comfort. You're prosperous, got a good job, nice house, good car. This is material achievement. All right. We need to pull some clarifiers. For Gemini, 2021 forecast for their highest good and the highest good of all. Let's start with January. Three of Wands. This is your ships coming in. So I feel like you've earned this opportunity, Gemini. It's something you've been looking for, something you've been working on, and now it's moving towards you. You have this opportunity, but it's not just something that's handed to you randomly. It's something you've been thinking about, something you've been working on. And our motivation card hinted at that you've been thinking about stuff, and now you're going to start moving towards it. Well, here it is. You will be moving towards it in January. Again, it's just the beginning, but you will be making progress. February. Ooh, the King of Coins, equivalent of the King of Pentacles. This energy is very stable. It's very mature. The King of Coins is very good at his job. He's very good at making money. He's very good at producing things. He makes wise investments. Just anything that has to do with material life, the king is good at it. And here you're planting these seeds. Again, gender doesn't matter. This king can be any gender. You're planting the seeds for your future because you want this energy. And you're being offered an opportunity to get here. All right. March. I feel like in order to get to that king energy, you've got to tear down this tower. This is reciprocity. This tower has to come down because you want reciprocity and you're not getting it. That's why you want this new challenge. You want to take on whatever this new thing is and change your future, because whatever situation, relationship, job that you are in now, you are not receiving what you have earned. So you're going to tear it down. Now, for some of you, that means you're going to change jobs or career. For some of you, that means the end of a relationship. It can be any kind of situation where you're not receiving what you've earned. Okay, April. Nine of Cups again. Gorgeous. So we've got it here, and now we've got it here. And to me, columns matter. April isn't anywhere near August on the calendar, but they're in this same column. So that's important to me. That's like a confirmation. Now, it could just be energy that you're wanting to get into, but that's good. Focus on that, because what we focus on is what we manifest. So you're going to reach this milestone here. For some of you, it can be a relationship, man and woman on the card. For others, it is job related. I'm really feeling for most of you. It's more about how you make money. And it's going to be fulfilling. Cups, Nine of Cups. Cups are about emotions. It's about happiness. Look how happy this couple is. Whatever you're doing, whatever it's related to, even if it's related to material matters, it's making you happy. Or at least it has the potential to. Whatever you're celebrating here, it has really awesome potential. You may even move into this energy in April because you reached this milestone. Nice. Okay, May. Judgment. Judgment is about weighing and measuring the costs of all we've done and all we've said, all that's gone before, so we know where to go in the future. It's about using your judgment. You want to get into this sun energy, and the potential is there because the card is here. So you're thinking of ways to get there. You're thinking about what has happened in the past and what has to come to an end so you can get to this energy. In May, you're going to be spending a lot of time contemplating, weighing and measuring, and making a new plan. June. Four of Coins. Yep. You're feeling stuck, and it most likely has to do with money. You are feeling as if your resources, particularly your money, are in short supply, that you have to be very careful with your money, that you can't go have a good time, you can't travel, you can't spend time with friends or buy that cool new gadget that you want because you feel like money is in short supply and you're stuck. You feel like you can't do anything about it. This particular Four of Coins card, Four of Coins is about being very careful with your resources, and sometimes it's about hoarding those resources or withholding those resources. But this particular card for me, she's hiding. The story behind this card, it comes from an old fable. It's more about her not being able to leave, but when I look at this card, I always feel like she's hiding. Again, gender doesn't matter. And I feel like because you feel so stuck and resources are so short, stretched so thin, you just want to hide. July. It may be born out of this Judgment card. You may, after you do all the weighing and measuring, realize you need to clamp down a little bit on your resources. And it could be more than money. It could be your energy too. After you do this weighing and measuring, you may think, oh, I really need to cut back. And then you feel this stuck energy here. But let's pull one for July. Seven of Wands is holding your own. And in this case, because you clamp down on your resources here, I feel like you're just maintaining. Like a lot of things are coming at you. A lot of bills are coming at you, maybe some surprise bills, things that need to be managed, things that need to be maintained. It's coming at you and you are just fighting to keep your head above water. And that's why you're focusing on these spilt cups, because things up here looked great. Like you're really coming into your own and you reach this milestone and you're happy about it. And you're weighing because you want to go even higher. And then this brings in the reality of, okay, we got to scale back a little bit. We got to balance out. And then you just feel in July, it's just weighing on you like, oh, things were so good. I thought things were so good. But they really aren't. Now I'm just keeping my head above water. Let's pull a card for July. I feel like this is short-lived. I really feel like this June and July stuff is going to pass. We may have a little recurrence in October, and this may just be a psychological recurrence. Like this is, to me, this is material things happening. Bills coming in, maybe things you didn't expect, things that need to be maintained. Maybe something happens at your job. Maybe they cut back or something. And then this to me feels more psychological, but we'll get there. Let's pull a card for August. Strength. Yes. Ooh, I love it. I love when there's something difficult happening and then I pull the Strength card. Yeah. The fable behind this Strength card is the story of Tam Lin, which is one of my favorite stories. Be strong and you can get back to that Nine of Cups. Don't focus on spilled cups. Don't obsess on the idea that you are fighting off multiple enemies just to keep your head above water. By enemies, I mean things that have to be managed. Be strong and focus on the Nine of Cups that you want. Stay focused on what you want to manifest, because no matter what you focus on, you're manifesting it. Just be strong in August. You can get this energy back. All right. September. Ooh, there it is. Five of Swords. This is conflict. For some of you, it is related to this. But I'm feeling like for some of you, this is a totally new situation. So the Five of Swords, it's usually drama, and it's kind of yucky drama, silly. It's not the silliness of the Five of Wands, which is more infantile. The Five of Swords is a little more serious. Now it's paired here with the Hierophant, who's a servant leader. So it's possible that you try to help somebody and it comes back to bite you. If this is your energy. If this is somebody else's energy, you may be butting heads with somebody who is old-fashioned, who has very rigid beliefs. It could be a spiritual leader, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a person who is very attached to their religion. This is just, the downside of the Hierophant is very rigid beliefs. And it's paired with a conflict card here, which makes me think the worst elements of this person, whoever it is, are coming out in September. And it could be your worst elements are coming out in September. Just be aware that this is difficult energy. Stay strong. You've got your strength in August. That's good. Just continue to stay strong. And when people try to pick fights with you, use the good side of the Hierophant energy, which is understanding and being compassionate, because we're all fighting battles. Okay, October. The Wheel of Fortune. But it's with Three of Swords. Urgh. All right, so this craziness, this conflict here in September, which will be unpleasant. This card makes me go, arg. It's going to hurt you. And probably more than just you. It's probably going to hurt everyone involved. It's going to be painful. Just remember, the wheel continues to turn. It will hurt today, but tomorrow it will hurt a little less, and the next day it'll hurt a little less, and the next day it'll hurt a little less. Sorry, Gemmy. Oof. This is really tough energy here at the beginning of fall. All right, November. Queen of Swords. Okay, this is probably your energy, Gemini. She's an air sign. Again, gender doesn't matter. And she is no nonsense. She is very logical. She is very knowledgeable. She's very fair. But in her heart, she holds pain. This pain. But because she's so logical and so rational and so fair, it's going to help you get past this conflict and this pain. Even though she holds a little bit of that pain in her heart, she is not vindictive. She is fair. And because she's logical and rational and knowledgeable, if you are moving into this energy, even if you start out as confused with these options here in the Four of Cups, you're going to figure it out because you have her intellect. Take your time with this decision and use your logic and your intellect. And I love, we have a queen here and we have an empress here. Queens are related to the Temperance card. So make this decision in a very balanced and measured way. And the Empress is the culmination of all the queens. This is a promotion. Could be a very literal promotion at your work. Could just be a life promotion, moving from this energy, which is unemotional except for that little bit of pain, to this more well-rounded, beautiful, all-encompassing emotion. All right. December. The Hermit. So, this terrible thing happens in September, this conflict. It hurts. It hurts you in October. In November, you're starting to control the pain. You're still feeling it, but you're controlling it. You're not letting it control you. By December, you move into this hermit mode where you become very introspective. You become self-reflective. You go forward seeking knowledge because you don't want to repeat the mistakes of the past. You want your future to be better. You want to get this promotion. in life. Again, it can be an actual promotion at your job, but it certainly doesn't have to be. This is definitely a life promotion. This is moving from this energy upward to this higher vibration, and you're going to do it by going into this hermit mode, which is beautiful. I mean, you've had some rough months in 2021, but by the end, you never gave up on this wanting a better life. You've been working towards it through the entire year, and what was lost will now be found. I actually really like it, even though this is kind of yicky and rough. It's the hard experiences in life that forge us, that push us forward and forge us into higher beings. Back of the deck. We have the Five of Cups again. That's the only thing that will stop this beautiful life promotion here at the end of the year, is if you focus on these Five of Cups cards. This vibration of focusing on your grief instead of your blessings. Use this Queen of Swords energy. She's very logical. She's going to understand perfectly well that she went through this pain. She's still feeling it, but she's going to be fair and rational about it and figure out what she wants to do next. And then she's going to move forward and give herself a promotion. Nice. I think it ends well. Okay, Gemini, a little bit of a rough ride for 2021, but it's nothing you can't handle. You have strength, and as long as you do that internal work, you're going to be amazing. So hang in there. If you'd like to join us for the extended read over on Patreon, the link is in the description box below. For as little as $3 a month, you'll have early access to all my extended reads, plus some fun bonus content as well. If you like fun merch, the link to my Teespring page is also in the description box. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.